Hello guys, welcome back to my weather channel. Okay, so we are going to start off with our temperatures. This is on the future models. It is 7 p.m. It is not 7 p.m. right now, but the time on this future model is going to be 7 p.m. So around 7 p.m. tonight, we are going to be in the lower 80s the upper 80s to the lower 90s. And we're going to continue dying that down mainly today. And then around 8 a.m. tomorrow, we start ramping back our temperatures back up again. However, there is a different story that we have to say or talk about here. Around 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, our temperatures are going to be once again, our feels like temperatures are going to be once again 98 and feels like temperature degrees. And then anywhere more south is going to be probably close to 100 degrees. By all means, tomorrow is going to be hot. Saturday is going to be hot around like the lower 90s, but a little less. So we are starting to cool down after tomorrow, though. So we do have to clarify that just so you know. It does move, and then we start going down again. And then by 9 a.m., we start ramping back our temperatures again. So around 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., we are into the 80s in our feels like. But on Saturday, we only go up in our heat index to 86 degrees. So we're starting to kind of go back to normal again once we hit Saturday here. And then let's go to our wind gusts. There's a couple of things that I do have to explain with our wind gusts. Hold on one second. There is a couple of things that I do have to explain with the wind gusts. So as of right now, tonight, we are like into the teens, into the single digits with our wind gusts. But how this is going to go is we are going to continue to stay like that the whole night tonight and the whole afternoon tomorrow. It does start to pick up our winds, so we do start picking up our winds around like the mid to late afternoon hours tomorrow. But again, it is probably going to be in the upper teens to the lower 20s, especially towards the lakeshore. I would not be surprised if they weren't going to get a small craft advisory because they could see some winds up into the 25 to 30 miles an hour mark. Just so you know, that is Friday evening now, just so you know, where we see that strong winds and just the strong winds. Overnight, like to midnight for Saturday, very early morning around like midnight on Friday, we do have a chance of a just burst of wind. This is like probably around 30 to 40 mile an hour. It's just this whole area. I can't really explain it because it's just that whole area that we do have that listing. And then our winds get stronger and stronger. We could see 30 to 35 to 45 mile an hour wind, 40 mile an hour wind gusts all of Saturday. And then we start dying down when we go into the nights. Okay. Then now we have to talk about visibility. Visibility here is a little bit different here. So visibility is going to be staying towards our east. Earlier this morning, it was a little bit hard to see with the visibility. Now we're starting to get a little bit more better. However, we do have some more intense smoke coming in tonight, mainly going into like midnight and going into tomorrow. So this is the visibility. Our visibility is just going to start pushing its way towards the west. Visibility is now going to be in the yellow, and then we start getting a little bit more tough. I am going to be telling you right now, this is going to be probably around 2 to 3 miles where you can see this. So this is where we're mainly going to be seeing that going forward. And then it starts going away once we start going into that. However, for Saturday around like midnight, so Friday midnight, again, our visibility is going to be a little bit more because I think there is a system there that we have to mainly watch. And then our smoke, when it comes to smoke, there's a couple of things I do have to explain for tonight. So this is around 6 o'clock tonight, this model as of right now, and the dense smoke is going to be around towards our east and north of us. However, this is going to be changing once it continues moving towards our south. It's going to now be pushing towards our west. This is around midnight all the way until noon tomorrow, where we're going to start seeing our dense smoke coming in, and then we start to improve. Now, we're going to start improving. Now, by tomorrow afternoon and evening, we should start to get a little bit better in our air, and then the smoke should start to officially get away. And then going into like midnight or overnight into Saturday, don't be surprised. Do be surprised, whatever you want. We have no smoke in West Michigan. However, this is going to change once we actually start going into Saturday morning. So you guys could be excited that we have no smoke. However, we're going to have more smoke Saturday. So here's what's going to happen here is we do have this system right here, and it is going to be pushing. It's just going to continue to be pushing into our area. It is looking like it is going to be a little bit smoke. So it's not really going to be really dense. But again, our air quality may be a concern for those days, but this does start to go a little bit more lower. So I think late afternoon into early evening this Saturday, we do have some more dense smoke coming in, but that's what we say that's what the models are saying right now. And then when it comes to our precipitation, as of right now, our precipitation, we have none, but that is going to change. So around like towards our north tonight, overnight into Friday, overnight into Friday, yes, we do have these showers and storms start to pop up towards our north. It's going to be pushing into the north. And then Friday afternoon towards our east, we do have a couple of pockets of rain/thunderstorms. These are mainly pop-ups. That is going to be storming towards our east. However, there is a system towards our west around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. to midnight on Friday into Saturday. We do have this system that's going to be appearing right here pretty soon. And it is going to be right, boom, here smack in the middle. So this is around 9 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. It is just going to continue pushing. This is the system that I'm going to be watching because this system could be severe, but as of right now, it's looking like just general thunderstorms. So that is just going to be pushing here. Then we do have some severe weather Saturday. You may have probably noticed that I haven't posted about that yet because I'm doing a video right now. Just bear with me. I'm still trying to figure out this video thing. We do have this thunderstorm, severe thunderstorm, and it is going to be pushing towards our southeast. We are in a marginal, and I'm going to show you that map here in a minute. They may put us under a slight just because of our northeast, but again, it is going to be pushing, and we may get pockets of some severe slight risk storms. I'm not looking at a level 3 with this. I'm not looking at a level 3 with this. I'm looking at a level 1 to a level 2 with this. That's going to continue pushing towards our east. So that's going to be mainly pushing towards our east. And then let me go to our severe weather outlooks real quick. Okay, today, general thunderstorm risk, that should be pretty straightforward here. And then we are under a marginal. We are under a marginal for our north people, just a level 1. And then here comes the real thing. So we are under a marginal for Saturday. So marginal north, marginal for West Michigan for Saturday. This is going to be level 1. I'm really thinking the slight risk down here is going to be pushing. It may actually be pushing like right here. I don't think it's actually going to be going in Kent County. It's just, I think the storms towards northeast may linger closer to Kent County, so I think that's why they're going to probably bump that up. But as of right now, we are under a level 1 to a marginal, and no slights as of right now with this one. There is a little bit of a concern, not a concern actually. Our Friday's excessive rainfall has now actually downgraded to nothing. So north is a marginal excessive rainfall and south is a marginal excessive rainfall. And then Saturday, where those severe thunderstorms are, is they are under a marginal excessive rainfall, and then that's just pretty stand forward there. So yeah, that's mainly what we are seeing with our weather right now. There is a couple of air quality alerts. It's just because of our smoke. We have some more dense smoke coming in tonight and into tomorrow morning. Finally, starting to get out of our area and make our air just a little bit more better for tomorrow afternoon and evening. So if you got plans, hallelujah. We do have a system tomorrow evening, but I don't think it's going to be a really big deal. Some dense smoke advisories towards our lakes, but as of right now, that's mainly what we are seeing now. We could get under a heat advisory probably for tonight or tomorrow morning while we are still sleeping, probably around 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. or something. This is going to probably be for tomorrow afternoon. If we do get under a heat advisory, it's because I just showed you we are going to start get under that heat mainly. But as of right now, we have some smoke overnight. We have some heat coming in tomorrow, finally dying down on Saturday, and some more rain chances coming in. And we do have some severe thunderstorms for this Saturday, and maybe a chance of some severe thunderstorms as of right now, looking general tomorrow. But as of right now, that was your weather.